Hello to all Zelda fans. The all-new Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom game is now out and is now very playable into your PC. So if you're wondering where to get the game and how to run it and play it into your PC, then this is the perfect video tutorial for you to watch, because I'm going to teach you where to get all of these files here, how to run it and optimize it into your PC. So these are all the files that you need in order for you to play this game. And also, you will need to install the latest build of Ryujinx emulator. So for those who do not know, Ryujinx emulator is a Nintendo Switch emulator that can run and play Nintendo Switch games as long as you have all of these files here installed into your Ryujinx emulator. So I'm going to be hovering down into my Ryujinx emulator, and I'm going to show you that I have the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom game here, and I have played it and I have run it into my PC. So, first of all, I'm going to teach you where to get Ryujinx emulator first, okay? So to do this, just open a web browser here, just type in Ryujinx emulator, search, and then go to ryujinx.org. That is their official website. Click on that, and then go to the download tab here. And if you're using Mac, your Mac OS should be in Mac OS 11 or later version in order for you to install Ryujinx. And if you're from Linux, you can get the installer here. And if you're from Windows, just like me, you can get the installer from here. So I have already installed Ryujinx emulator into my PC, so I'm just going to stop the download and installation process. I mean, skip the download and installation process, because I have done this already. And the download and installation process is really easy to do, and that anyone could do this. So I'm just going to minimize this now. And I'm going to assume that you have already installed the latest build of Ryujinx emulator. So if this is your first installation, be sure to boot up and run Ryujinx emulator now. And then you'll be met with certain errors saying that you will need some certain files installed into your Ryujinx emulator. So you will need to have all of these files here. So these files are the Nintendo Switch firmware and the Nintendo Switch keys. Both should be in version 16.0.2 in order for you to play the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom game. And the game should be in XCI file format in order for Ryujinx emulator to detect that game. So without these files, Ryujinx emulator cannot play Nintendo Switch games, okay? So if you're asking me where to get all of these files, legally speaking, you can only get these files if you own a Nintendo Switch console, which is modded and has a custom firmware installed in it. Because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, it means that you can access your Nintendo Switch system files. And once you have access on those system files, all you need to do is just to copy all of the firmware file from the Switch and the keys files from the Switch into your PC. And now to get the XCI file format of The Legend of Zelda, there is no other way than to do this but to buy the game, purchase the game, support Nintendo, buy the game, and you can now legally, digitally back up that game into an XCI file format. So that's how you get the game. So if you don't have a Switch, but don't know how to mod or install a custom firmware and do all the things that I have said, I'm just going to save you the hassle and teach you where to get all of these files. So in order for you to get all of these files, I'm just going to leave a QR code here wherein you can scan it with your QR code reader into your mobile phone so that you will be redirected to the download page wherein you can get all of these files. So once you are on the website, be sure to hover down at the middle part of the website so that you will get the XCI file format of the Legends of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Once you have a copy of it, hover down into the bottom part of the website so that you'll be able to get the firmware files and the keys files from the Switch. So once you have copied and downloaded all of these files here into your phone to your PC, then it's time to install them into your Ryujinx emulator. So I'm going to assume that you already have transferred these files from your phone to your PC via USB cable. It's time to install them. To do this, just go to Ryujinx, go to File, go to Open a Ryujinx folder, and then click and open System folder here, and then open Keys zip file here. All you have to do is just drag and drop or copy and paste these files into this folder. This folder should be empty because it's your first installation. Closing that. Now it's time to install the firmware file. To do this, just go to Ryujinx, go to Tools, install a firmware from XCI or zip file. Locate that firmware file and then open. And it will say that we'll have to install this firmware. Yes. And it'll say successfully installed. You'll know that it is successful because it will show you here the system version 16.0.2 will be the same as the firmware file from the Switch. Okay, so, and also it will show you all of the, the game icons for the Nintendo Switch games here. So if you see an icon, a game icon here that is blank or black, that means that you're using an outdated firmware from the Switch or the keys from the Switch. So just be sure to copy everything that I've shown you in this video tutorial so that you'll get the latest and most updated files, okay? So now the next step is to optimize your Eugenix emulator in order for you to play The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. To do this, just go to Options, go to Settings, and in this part, just pause the video and copy every setting that you see from here. So the game directories is wherein you'll put your Switch games, and it could be anywhere into your PC as long as you know where it is. And games should be in XCI or NSP file format in order for Eugenix to detect that game. Now go to Input. It's better to use a controller rather than mouse and keyboard and playing Switch games because that is really hard. So go to Player 1 and Configure, connect your controller. I'll be connecting my Nintendo Switch Pro controller here, and I have mapped them up accordingly just the same as my Pro controller. And I have set my dead zone from both left and right stick to 20% so that there'll be no drifting into my playthroughs. And also, if you have a PlayStation or an Xbox controller, you can also connect them here and then just map them up according to liking. Once done, hit save. Now go to System. So just pause the video and copy every setting you see from here. Now in the graphics tab, so this is the most important part, so be sure to copy everything. Now graphics backend multi-threading should be on, and graphics backend API should be in Vulkan. Preferred GPU should be your dedicated graphics card, and in the enhancements, you should enable shader cache and enable macro HLE. Resolution scale should be in 2x resolution so that the game will look sharper and much more beautiful rather than the native resolution of the Switch. But if your PC cannot handle 2x resolution, then just revert to native resolution. But for me, 2x resolution is the best. Post-processing effect should be none, upscale should be in bilinear, and isotropic filtering should be auto, and aspect ratio should be in 16:9. Then once you have set things up, go hit apply and save. Now your Eugenix emulator is now fully capable and optimized to run Tears of the Kingdom game. So a little bit of disclaimer, I will not be able to show you guys a gameplay of Tears of the Kingdom into my PC because we all know that Nintendo is really strict and they are very strict in this kind of content. So if I show you a gameplay that I've been running and playing Tears of the Kingdom game into my PC using Eugenix emulator, then my channel will be taken down and my videos will be taken down. So that would be a major hassle from my side. So I hope you guys do understand on that part. But I am willing to show you a little bit of proof, and I'm going to be booting up this game into the title screen, and I'm just going to blur the screen from here on out so that Nintendo will not be able to hit me with any of their copyright strike into my videos. So I'm going to boot up into the title screen to show you that Tears of the Kingdom is running into my Eugenix emulator. So let's see. It's taking some quite time because it's loading some shader cache. And as you can see here, I am now on the title screen and it's running. So there's a continue option here. So I'm just going to stop the emulation now. So as long as you follow all the steps that I've shown you in this video tutorial, then you'll be able to play The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom into your PC with no issues at all. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of Tears of the Kingdom into your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below and I will try my best to answer all of them. Thank you for watching, subscribe to my channel, see you next time, and goodbye for now.